Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Toledo Mud Hens. David Hess will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many many hits and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter.
Digging in, Rob Farr. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now batting, Darwell Lugo.
Now batting, the second baseman, Darwell.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Smoke toward third. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping in, Rob Farr.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly, and no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Diaz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, the switch hitter, John Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Fernandez. Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first.
Come on, you're down.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Stepping in, Rob Farr. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, catch up right here.
The 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2 the final score tonight. Gerson Moreno gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Edgar Escobar wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mudhens, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Tide, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams. Between Tommy Milone will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Make the turn.
And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Digging in now, James Felton. He went deep in the contest last night. 0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mudhens are on top. 2. Now to the plate, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Digging in, Rob Farr. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half. Ready for another chance? Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Toledo Mud Hens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Godley notches his 3rd win of the year. Tommy Malone permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Matt Tomshaw, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Fernandez stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tom Shaw is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with the 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back, the left fielder leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. So coming to the plate, Rob Farr.
Rob Farr.
Seat up, drive it like you can. Let's go. Hey, come on, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stepping up now, Rob Farr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now at the plate, number 91. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving back into this game. Only down by 1. Leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
0-1. Here it comes.
Touch up. Drive him in right now. Hey, your turn now. Your turn. Drive him in. Touch up for us, Eddie. No one better. No one better. Touch up right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
The game's future start. Connor Pilkington is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits,
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
What was that last game? Come on.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Polka. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the to second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Settling in now, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Grounded to short, scooped up. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Alec Thomas.
The center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Standing in, Daniel Polka.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Polka.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Rob Farr, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Popped him up. Mercedes is under it.
Drop it.
And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up no runs on 2. Rob Farr will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Striding in, Jason Irizarry.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
1-1. Grounded to third. And there's out number 2.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Toledo Mud Hens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Mize notches his 3rd win of the year. Edgar Escobar earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation.
One more series.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the international. Xiaoqing Chang, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Ready now, Christian Kelly, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Comes set. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Swaggerty is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. Digging in, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 15, designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, James Felton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. Into the box, Dawa Lugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-2. Hops this one up. Riddle into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Mud Hens led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Time for baseball of the AAA. Zach Godley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So striding in, Rob Farr comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
Round it, round it, round it.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, great swing right there.
Stepping into the box, James Felton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-2. Hit to third. Right to him.
Go hard, go
and
hard.
There are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Schwindel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as they get off the Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pablo Reyes will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd.
Ready for another shot now. Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. At the plate, James Felton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked up. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pablo Reyes. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. On the ground to third. He's got it. And he'll just step on third and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men. Striding into the box, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Indianapolis Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.